We celebrate the accomplishments of clubs striving for excellence and welcome to the center circle some of our volunteers and clubs who have made significant contributions to soccer in Ontario. Notably, this year it marks the Ontario Soccer Association's 25th annual awards banquet, and we would like to begin tonight by identifying some special guests with us this evening that have played and continue to play a large part in ensuring that soccer continues to be the choice for more than 400,000 participants. Past President and Life Member Tom Doyle. Life Member Jim Ellis. Past President and Life Member Edward Brenda. Past President John Knox. Past President and Life Member Terry Kelly. Life Member Jack Strachan.
It's a real honor. 14 years have gone by, and it genuinely feels like just yesterday that I interviewed for the position. I actually interviewed with Brian Avey, Casey Van Maris, and Louis Edwards, three great men. And I remember when I walked in for the interview, I didn't know anything about soccer. And they turned to me and they said, "Are you a goalie? You look like Craig Forrest." I of course have no idea who Craig Forrest was. I did, however, say he was my favorite player of all time. Well, now that I'm on a roll, I had another Craig Forrest story that I've never met before. I once was asked to be a judge in the Miss Italian contest. I reluctantly accepted. And one of the things that they had said to me when they sat down with me is they asked me how long I had been Canada's goalie. So, thank you. Anyway, I'm really deeply appreciative of this award. I know full well that the success success and the accolades that I received are 100% the result of an amazing staff that I had. They made me look incredibly good. The tenants in the facility couldn't have asked for more. There really was an enormous group of people that made me look good, and to all of them, a very deep gratitude, very, very sincere thank you. I am moving on from the OSA, but I would love to stay involved if there's ever an opportunity. And Jerry, if you ever want to trade up in terms of a partner. I am available, but Rob, thank you again. Thank you all.
Always said, what is the best thing you'll play for Canada? We never come up with something. They'll be like, a damn burger. That's what it's all about.
Thank you very much. This is a fantastic way to end the day today. Today was the beginning of our pathway working together towards implementing long-term player development at the OSA. And of course, it's going to help us as we move forward in producing athletes, referees, and coaches that will enhance our national team activities and ultimately get us to the stage at World Cup. So this is just a fantastic way to end the day. I'd like to extend thanks to the hotel staff for the wonderful meal and the wonderful ambiance that they put together. I also have to take the opportunity to do some promotion. Promotion is very, very important for our game, and as such, I'd like to start it off with promoting the Hall of Fame, the Soccer Hall of Fame and Museum Annual Awards Night, which is Saturday, June 2nd, and we'll be also going to the friendly game, the international game with the States on June the 3rd. We are blessed in the province of Ontario to have 3 Ontarians being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Fantastic achievement for 3 Ontarians. I'd like to mention 2 of them are here this evening. Mr. Gordon Aerosmith. He's coming on board in the category of builder, and already advised Gordon he gets 3 minutes at the beginning. Player award will be going to Charmaine Cooper. And Charmaine, and last but not least, with all the other recipients and award winners, it's a privilege to have Jerry Dobson receive the Brian Budd Award. So congratulations, Jerry. Both Craig and Jerry continue to do a fantastic job in the promotion of soccer here in Canada. They've spent a lot of time with us in the last few years promoting our association and our organization, our clubs, our districts, and the province in building the game of soccer. And we're blessed to have 2 individuals who continue to do that with great passion and enthusiasm. So please thank our moderators, our commentators for this evening's program. At this time, I'd like to remind you that the Hall of Fame Awards Night is on Saturday, June the 3rd. It's at the Fairmont Royal York Hotel. We've got a great lineup for the weekend. I'm making a plea to all the clubs to purchase a table and have everyone come out to make this a wonderful event, and most importantly, to celebrate the success of our Ontarians, but also all those across Canada who continue to make a fantastic contribution to the game of soccer. In addition, it's a prep for our national men's team as they'll be playing Team USA, and it's important that we put 25,000 people into our national stadium on Sunday. So I'm asking you to go on the website, book your tables. The cost of the table includes tickets to the game, so there's no reason not to go to the game, so that we can be the 12th person who will support our national team as they prep for their June 12th game and the World Cup qualifiers moving forward. Last but not least, I would like to thank the staff of the OSA. This weekend, it's a tremendous amount of effort and work to put together. So I would ask for the staff to stand and receive a proper acknowledgement for the job well done. And finally to you, I thank you for your continued contribution and dedication and commitment to the game of soccer. Remember, it's all about people. Thank you.
Can I just say one thing before everybody leaves this evening? Craig and I have been calling Canada games for years, and from time to time we get so frustrated over the size of the visiting support. It drives us crazy. Everybody's got a right to buy tickets, but so often we sit there calling a game in Canada and our Canadian fans are outnumbered 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, and it has an effect on the players. Don't kid yourself if you think it doesn't, because it does. He knows as a former player, and I talk to the current players all the time, and it really is a depressing scene for them.
Yeah, I know. Well, and soccer statistically shows in all sports across the board that home field advantage is stronger in a game of football than any other sport. And that is down to the fact that it's down to support, the way the crowds support their teams right through the board. Now, if Canada don't come out and support, or it's a majority away crowd, well, then it takes away our advantage as a home team, and we struggle that way. But we've seen it before, we've seen very pro-Canadian support, but we need it, it's important for the players, it's important for the country as a whole.
It certainly is. Now, the OSA, you guys are doing a great job in terms of selling tickets. We saw it last time around, so please, we implore you to get out there and do the best you can to make sure that on June the 12th against Honduras, it's a Canadian crowd and not a Honduran crowd. Our guys need your support, and we hope that you'll do your part, and we know you will, to get out there and help support the national team in their quest to get to the World Cup, because it means millions of dollars with the Soccer Association in Canada. The payout by FIFA just to qualify for the FIFA World Cup is in the neighborhood of $9 million. Just to qualify. You imagine what that means for the coffers of the CSA and the sport in this country to get our men's team to the World Cup. So, on that note, let's get out there and let's go get it. Let's qualify.
Finally, one more thing. We have two Canadian president candidates here running for president. Dominic Strachey and Victor Montaglier. They come here tonight. We're all going to couldn't possibly make it. Good luck to everybody here. The people that make the votes and actually determine who these gentlemen are to lead the country. Put some thought into it. Really put some thought into it. Very, very important.
Welcome to Touchline. I'm your host, Anthony Totera, and right now we're with the bronze medal winning Oliver Dixon from Whitchurch Stouffville Soccer Club. Congratulations, and what an honor it is, Oliver. Talk about it when you got that phone call or that email when your club was awarded the bronze medal.
Oh, it was very exciting because of the amount of effort we put forward to be recognized by the Ontario Soccer Association for our contribution to the sport in the province and in Canada.
Talk about your club. It's a smaller club, but there's a lot of volunteers that are giving back so much. How many years have you been there helping out?
I've been there for the last 10 years. A new immigrant from Trinidad and Tobago. I came in 1987 after Canada's first appearance at the World Cup in '86. And we, as you said, a small club. We have about 1,500 players, and it's volunteer run. We have over 450 volunteers that helping us produce our programs.
That's fantastic. A lot of volunteers, they give back a lot of time to help out. Talk about very quickly, Oliver, is there any player, boy or girl, that has gone on to success that's been with your club? Maybe a scholarship, maybe on the national team. Who might that be?
Actually, at present, we just have one player in the district ID program. So far, we had showcased 3 players in the district ID program, and so far I would say I had a 100% success rate. All the players I have showcased have been accepted in the district program. Presently we have Angela Panacci. She's actually in the district ID program. She's U12 girls.
Well done. People like you that are smiling, happy to do what you do is what we need in this province. Congratulations to you and your club. And most importantly, a small club like yours winning an award like this, what a feeling it must be.
Definitely. I'm very proud to be part of this.
We are here with another award winner, Bill Michalopulos of Ottawa South United. Bill, congratulations on the award. What a feeling it must be. But I know from your region, these awards are coming year after year because they are deservedly earned.
Yes, we're very excited to receive this award. We're the first club from Ottawa to receive the gold level award. I cannot tell you how excited I am for my volunteers and the staff of Ottawa South United. I'm so proud of them. They've been worked very hard over the years to make the club that we are right now. And this is kind of a culmination of all those efforts.
Let's be honest, Bill, the results are coming there. I've seen it with my own eyes, my boys traveling to Ottawa, seeing your club play. The girls and the boys have developed into a real powerhouse, not only in Ontario, but across Canada. You're producing good talent out there, but you're also hiring good coaches as well. Talk about that.
Yeah, it's all about a balance. You got to have good management. You got to have good volunteers, and you also got to bring professional staff in the back office and also for the field. So we've always approached it from that kind of balance. And over the years, through that balance we have of good people, we're able to put the players on the field. So right now we're in a situation where we have kids coming not only from all of Ottawa for our club, but also as far as Kingston and also Belleville. So we have the resources, we're investing the resources from the club into developing our kids, into developing soccer for all levels of our club, and it shows in the kind of record we have.
Absolutely. This is amazing hearing that people are coming from Kingston, Belleville. That's not a short way to come to play on a rep team or even a house league team.
It's not, and all it does, it puts more pressure on us. I feel an even higher sense of obligation when I hear a young girl or a young boy comes from 2, 3, 4 hours away to be a part of Ottawa South United. All that does is put more pressure on us to do even a better job.
But that's good pressure, Bill. I'm sure you would agree. But let's talk about your region. Your region craves and starves for good competition. Your clubs have to come to the GTA to get your kids good competition. Is that a part that you guys have struggled with?
It is. It's become a real challenge for us because what I'd like to see other clubs in Ottawa to develop the same way we have, because we need to have the challenge locally, not only to drive 5 hours to come to the GTA. So we need to have more competition in Ottawa, and I'm hoping through all the programs now being introduced that more clubs in Ottawa will merge together like we did in 2003 and increase the programs, invest in the resources they need to invest, engage the right type of people to be part of the organization so they can develop the youth better and give us more competition, basically.
As we close it out, Bill, what do you want to do moving forward as a club now? You've won this award. Is there something that you want to make a statement in Ontario and Canada? Is to get more players to the national teams? Is it to get more scholarships for your kids? What do you want your club now to do moving forward?
So we're in a stage right now where we are getting 10 to 15 scholarships a year for our kids. What I'd like to see more standardization in terms of quality right across Ottawa South United. We're still having some players which are not to the level that I expect for them to be, given the resources that we're investing and also the parents are investing in the club. So I'd like to see more consistency. And the other thing we're making an announcement very soon. We're bringing a head coach from England, from a major club. We'll be making an announcement in 2 weeks, and that's going to help us introduce the next kind of level curriculum in order to make our club even better.
Congratulations, Bill. A club that is on the move, a club that never sleeps, awake 24/7. It's a club like yours that is a shining example in Ontario, but in Canada. Keep it up. And in Ottawa region, the competition is finally there for them to battle with the GTA clubs. Congratulations,
Thank
Bill.
you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Welcome to Touchline. I'm your host, Anthony Totera. Right now I'm with another Gold Award winner from North Mississauga, President Trevor Bertrand. Trevor, congratulations. What an honor it is for your club, but an honor for yourself as well. You've put in a ton of time. Talk about the feeling you have tonight here winning that award.
Well, thank you, Anthony. It's a very great evening. I'm very appreciative, and I feel very honored and humbled as president to receive this trophy on behalf of North Miss. I want to firstly thank all the volunteers who've made this possible. Without their effort, their time, we could never attain something of this nature. I also want to thank the players who've raised their level and the standards of our club. Notably, we have two players that I want to mention. That have been Diamond Simpson, who started with us at the age of 9. She went on to the age of 16. She moved to another club. And also one of the TFC signings, Donnell Henry, who was a member of our program.
Two stars in Canadian soccer, Trevor, that you mentioned, Diamond and Donnell. Donnell with a big goal in Olympic qualifying against the US of A, and it must have been so proud for you, Trevor, and all the North Mississauga fans watching that game and seeing Donnell score that goal. But more importantly, what must be proud for you, Trevor? Is it that smile on that little boy and little girl's face when you see them after maybe scoring that goal or that great pass? What makes you smile?
It is to see the smile on their face and the appreciation, the gratitude that they've showed. I mean, I remember meeting Diamond over the Christmas at the Square One Mall. I didn't see her. She came up to me. She gave me that big hug. Thank you, coach. Thank you, coach. It's paid off for me, and that means a lot and a world to me.
That's worth more than any money can buy, Trevor. I'm sure you would agree. More than any money can buy. Talk about going forward very quickly, your club now. What's in store for your club? Are you working on long-term player development? What do you want to work more with your players and coaches in your club?
We are working on the long-term development plan. Our technical director, Charles Ivanov, has been very active in putting everything together. We're trying to attain the AAA standard to get into the high performance. We want to make it better, more comfortable for the players, and most of all to give them an outlet as they move on in their careers.
Well, a president like yourself is making it comfortable for all people on North Mississauga Soccer Club. Congratulations on the Gold Award. And most importantly, thanks for giving back, Trevor, a lot of your time and hours out of your life for the game that you love and so many others.
It's a pleasure. I mean, that's where I get most of my gratitude from, is to seeing the players enjoy the game, have fun, and most of all, what we want to teach all the players is to be fair and fair play.
Welcome to Touchline. I'm your host, Anthony Totera, continuing here at the Club Excellence Awards with President of the Durham Region Soccer Association, Brenda Brown. Brenda, what a night it has been for your district. Not only tonight, but the last 2 years. If I'm not mistaken, 9, count them, 9 with awards. What do you attribute this to?
Our region is probably one of the best in Ontario. Our clubs work very hard to provide the programs for the kids. Long-term player development has been something in our district that we've been going for what? Probably about 10 years now. So I think we've been ahead of the curve, and we're going to continue to lead.
And this is great because I've also heard a little birdie has told me the communication factor from your office is so important and the lines are open. You pick up the phone, you return the calls, and that's what people want. Talk a little bit about how you make the clubs and members feel, Brenda.
I'll tell you, I think, again, we have one of the best set of staff in Ontario. Patty Forbes, our Director of Operations, runs our office. I think we couldn't ask for more. Our clubs are informed. There's always someone there to pick up a phone and always someone there to help.
Well done, Brenda Brown. William Thurber, Oshawa Kicks gold medal winner. When you got that email, when you got that phone call that you were getting the gold medal, how did it feel? Explain those feelings.
It was tremendous. It was such a testament to the hard work that our staff do, our volunteers do, our kids do, our coaches, our managers especially, and the work that they put in, the hours that they put in. We have staff members who are working 60 hours a week right now to get ready for the season. And for the Frank Sobel Classic, we have a 400-team tournament coming up the first 2 weekends of May, and they're working their heinies off to make sure that's the best tournament in Canada.
William, let's be honest. In your district, in your area, year after year, Ontario Cup winners come out of there, national winners come out of there. You've got to be on top of your game with your club. How do you go about being that one step ahead? You've won the gold medal. Can you sit on your laurels now?
Oh, absolutely not. But what we have done in our club especially is that we make a distinction between the administrative side and the soccer side. And I'm an administrator. I'm not a soccer coach. So we run the club, and we let our head coach make those soccer decisions. And he does an excellent job. John Belsner is probably the best head coach in the country.
I've got to be honest, this is the first time in hundreds of episodes I've shot that a president from a club is actually said, I'm good at what I do in the office part and leave the guys that do the coaching on the field alone to let them do their part. That is so refreshing, William. How do you go about that? Do you let your club head coach take care of all his coaches? Do you give him all the support you need?
That came out just this week because somebody asked me a question, and I said, I have the authority to make changes on the soccer side, but I leave that to our club head coach. As Brenda said, we've been into long-term player development for 10 years now. It's 10 years where we've had kids playing soccer, no standings, no scores, small-sided games, lots of touches on the ball. John, and that's all of John's design. He does all the research work, and we make sure that the programs that we run are taken from the best programs in the world.
Well said. Before I let you go, William, what puts a smile on your face? Don't tell me it's the wins, because I know it's not the wins. It's got to be something that puts a smile on your face. Is it when you're at that mall or at that Tim Hortons when a little boy or girl comes up and says thanks? What puts a smile on your face?
It's watching the kids, the little ones especially, and how excited they get about just playing the sport of soccer. That little scoring the goal, or to be honest, what also puts a smile on my face is when I see some 6-year-old do a crossover. And I sit back and go, I couldn't have done that when I was 12 or 14, and here's a 6-year-old doing it. I just feel terrible. But it's so wonderful to see.
Well said, and congratulations again on the gold award that you have won. Brenda, before I let you go, and this isn't blowing smoke up anyone's you-know-what, I've seen you at a ton of meetings. I've seen you spend so much time at Ontario Cups. I've seen you personally come up to me and ask me how I'm doing. And you know what? To me, that's what it's all about, being a people person, communication skills. But again, the question is simply this, Brenda. Why all the time, the effort, and the time away from your family? Are you doing this? Why, Brenda?
Really, it comes down to what soccer did for my daughter and my family, and it's time to give back.
I mean, that's priceless, and that's what it's all about. And again, I always say we need people like you, but it's true because you're there. You're with the people. You're listening to them. You want to help, and you've never said to anyone, leave me alone. I don't want to listen to what your concern is. I've seen it with my own eyes. And people like you that are there to listen is what it's all about. Good work.
Thanks, Anthony.
Welcome to Touchline. I'm your host, Anthony Totera, with another bronze medal winner from Saltfleet Soccer Club, Nadia Tornifoglia. Welcome and congratulations on this great award. What was that email or that phone call like when you found out you were winning bronze medal?
We were so excited because Maria's put a lot of work. Maria Diloreto is our secretary. She's put a lot of work in it, and a lot of volunteers at our club have helped her get all the information that she requires. The bronze is just the one step. We're aiming for silver for 2014.
The sweat and tears are all worth it. Bronze plaque tonight, but I'm sure you want to get the silver. Talk about how it feels to get the bronze. All those hours you've put in, but also the volunteers as well.
Well, without the volunteers, we couldn't achieve the goal of the bronze. And silver, we'll be putting in more work because it's absolutely fantastic. It helps guide our clubs. And again, without the volunteers, we just couldn't have done this award. And that's in honor of them as well as the club, because that's what our club is about, the volunteers who make it fun for the kids to play soccer. So we're quite excited.
Well said. Now, I know your club for many years. 2 boys I have myself. Your club has always produced top-notch talent at the boys level. Not too many people know where you're situated. Tell them where Saltfleet is located in Ontario.
Well, Saltfleet is located in Stony Creek, which is just on the farther end, just before you hit Winona and Grimsby. So we cover the entire Stony Creek area, including the mountain, but we cover as well all of Hamilton. We gather our members from all over the city of Hamilton.
Nadia, talk about long-term player development in your club. Have you started to work on that? Are your coaches on board with that?
Actually, we've had long-term player development for our club for a long while. Now the OSA's formalized it, and we're happy to see that we have a lot of the things in place already. One of the things that we really like and the coaches really like, and we're getting more coaches this year, is the focus on fun and fair play up to age 10 with only the practice at the beginning of the game and then the game. So, for volunteers 2 times a week, if you got a couple kids, that's a lot of rearranging of schedules. Right? But now with the practice and then the game, they don't have to come out twice a week, and they don't have to get discouraged halfway through the season when you're not getting all the kids. So we're getting a lot more volunteers on board. So long-term player development, we're with you.
Well said. The backbone is the volunteers of the club. But every time I think of your club, when my boys have played your club, it's been that orange uniform. Is that orange uniform still in play at Saltfleet?
And this year you will see it brighter than ever. The orange will be very prominent on the fields along with the white and the black.
And that's what it's all about, making an identity with that club. Very quickly, ladies, before we let you go, the summer months come, June, July, August, it's hot. You want to be on that beach. You want to be sipping a little margarita. Why? Why, ladies, be out there with the screaming, yelling parents maybe that don't like some of the coaches they have or what the referee is called? Why do this, Nadia?
I'll tell you, on championship day, my favorite saying is, okay, kids, hold your trophies up high. My name is Mrs. Soccer, and hold them up high. When I go grocery shopping and they go, that's the lady from soccer. That's what it's all about. They remember those trophies and those happy times. That's what it's all about.
I love hearing that. And yourself?
Absolutely, and not just the younger kids. I just recently coached an under 14 boys team, and I got stopped in the parking lot and said, you know what, great game last night. And it was a great feeling to hear that, and that he carried that memory on. So that's why we do it.
Well done. And this is why I do this show called Touchline. It's ladies like this that give back, that coach, that help out. This is the reason why we started this show, Touchline, to give back like these people have. Congratulations, Saltfleet. Keep up the good work. And again, strive for silver and then possibly gold. And good luck to all your teams this season.
Thank you so much. And thank you again to all our volunteers that helped us get there. And go Saltfleet, go.
Saltfleet, bronze medal winners once again. Thanks for joining us here on Touchline.